Welcome to the Meritune overview for artists. This is going to show you a little bit about how to get your profile set up, how to make posts, shows, all that good stuff. So to start with, the bottom yellow button here is kind of going to be your hub. Anytime you need to do anything, that is kind of where you should go. Click. So I'm going to show you how to create a post first. Create post. So you're going to choose your image. For me, you can open your folders. I'm going to choose this one. You can change your aspect ratio. You can zoom and pan and all that stuff. But I'm going to go with the 3 and the 2 here. Select track. This is why we had you hook up your profile with Apple Music. Really easy to peruse all your tracks. You can search them at the top. So I see Lament right there, but I'm just going to search it anyway. Then you can click it to get the sample. So I'm going to add that one, and then you can, sample it again if you want. Now I'm going to just do, test caption, but you can do up to 1,500 characters, which is 4 or 5 full paragraphs, which is pretty nice. I'm going to preview this. That looks good. You see, I can't post now because I posted a couple days ago, and the 7-day countdown timer hasn't ended yet. So I'm just going to actually move this to drafts, save as a draft. Save successfully, great. And now I go back down to this action button here. Scheduled and drafts. You'll see there's the schedule. I last posted on the 2nd. So if I go to drafts, I can see my post here. I actually have 2 drafts. So I can either edit the draft, which is that left side. Don't want to do that though. I want to schedule it. So I'll choose a date. I'm going to go with let's do the 12th. There we go. And I'm going to schedule it. It is now scheduled. You see it shows up green. Those green days are going to be, they're going to make it so that I can't post once this post goes live during those days. So for example, you can see I'm trying to click the 3rd and the 5th and the 6th. Those are all grayed out days because I have a post that has captured the 7 days following it to where I can't do that. And this happens for everyone. This is part of leveling the playing field. 1 post a week, everyone gets that. So that's pretty cool. If I wanted to move this post earlier or later, I could just do edit. I could edit the song or the image or the text, but I'm gonna select the day. I want it to go to the 10th. Yep, there we go. And save changes, and it's on the 10th. There we go. So if I wanted to schedule 3 or 4 posts, I totally could. And so I'll actually just do another one here so you can see. Let's move this draft to be on the 18th. We'll do 18th at 2 o'clock. Schedule it, and it's scheduled. So now we have 2 posts that are scheduled. We can move these around, all that kind of stuff. So really cool to be able to set this up so that artists spend less time kind of having to be on the platform individually. They can kind of batch content, be able to schedule it out, not look at it for a while, set it and forget it. It's really great. So let's head back to the profile. We are going to now add a show. So let's do, where do I play? Redwood Room in Rochester. So this is a cool spot. So what's cool is you just got to put in the venue name and select it, and it will auto-fill the address. So you don't have to, look all over the internet, look on Google Maps, figure that out. It does it for you. Let's select the date. Let's do August 5th, let's say. Put your time in, 6:45. Normally, what you would do is you'd put, your website or whatever, and you could just leave it as your website. But what's neat now is we can do an alias. So I'll do tickets, and tickets is going to be the display text you see. So let's add that, add show. I believe I added a show recently, so we should have 2 there. So there's that Redwood Room one. When you click tickets, right to my website. So that's going to be really convenient for everyone to be adding their shows, and fans can easily click tickets. They can even click the address. It'll take them right into Google Maps. They can even click the venue and see if you're playing there. So on my website, I've played there in the past. That's why it shows up. But really easy, just eliminating the friction for fans to be able to discover you. So make sure you really optimize the shows page for any shows you have coming up. Last thing we're going to look at is editing your profile. So if you hit edit profile, you can change your profile photo. There's also a secondary photo, which is a full bio image. Make sure you set your location. That's going to be a really big thing. People can discover you on the Near You feed. They can, when they look at shows on the shows page, they can set a radius around them and they can discover you. As long as your location is accurate, you're going to get a lot of people coming to you. So the short bio is what shows up right on your profile. The long bio is what shows up once you click into it. I'll show you that in a second. This is where you choose your streaming platform. No one will see what your preferred streaming platform is, and it doesn't affect the fans trying to discover you. This is just, because an artist is a fan, and you want to see other artists and be able to listen to their music on your streaming platform that you prefer. You can also change your email if need be. You don't have to do that right now, so I will save changes. Don't know if I even made any. So you'll see the short bio here. If you click that, you get into the longer bio. So that's true of any artist. You can also click on your followers there on the right to see them. Last thing as an artist to really make sure you do, you got to choose and set your genres. So you do that up in settings. You see there's your music and your taste. Your taste is what you want to see from other artists. So this helps our algorithm on the Discover feed so that we show you the content that's relevant to you. So I'll unselect some of these. You can choose up to 10. And then toggling on and off that selected button will show you what it is. So let's do, let's do something crazy. Let's do new metal. There we go. So I'll click new metal. There we go. And that is now in my selected. So then let's go to my music or your music. This is what you as an artist are really going to want to do. So these are about kind of my genres here. But if you were, if you were an emo artist, you would type in emo, make sure you select it, and then that is one of your genres. So that's how people are going to discover you. They're going to select their taste, and it's going to match with your music, hopefully. So then we're going to click save, and that'll do its thing. And there you go. So if you got any questions, shoot me an email, kieran.tollefson@meritune.app. Or you can email the support email, support@meritune.app. Just explore and enjoy.